Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. So Purdue's offense will be first on the attack. And let me tell you about these linebackers. This group can make life miserable on any offense.
Hey, man, it's been really fun to watch the tape of these linebackers and the way they play together, the way they communicate, the way they adjust to any type of offense that they've seen all year long. But I'll say this, Palmer, this is a good matchup because we're going to get these linebackers on this great tight end.
And that's what we've seen on film from these guys, stopping the run, the athleticism going sideline to sideline. But we're going to find out just how good they are in coverage today because he is one of the best tight ends in college football. He can stretch the field, he can box people out, find the zones in this defense. And so they've got their work cut out for him, I think, particularly in pass defense.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Makes the catch. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. They're working that left side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Nittany Lions offense coming on the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Going up against a secondary that has had its struggles, and he'll look to exploit them in this one. To the air, it's Beck. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's got his man. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Quickly complete. There he goes! Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him...
He caught it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air. And they've got 6 points on the board.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Townsend. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Snags it, and there's running room. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Boilermakers are in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense, Eric.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Looking to throw, it's back. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on second down. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Again, running right, it's Gibson.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
Direct snap. It's Gibson. Maybe a crease. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
On the run, it's Martin. Still running at the 40. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He leaves it with the back, and the defense drags him down. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Past the 30. Maybe some room here. All the way! Touchdown, Penn State!
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. He's looking to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Townsend. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Townsend. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing your end zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He's lucky that was a linebacker, not great hands. It's incomplete. They just keep firing. Makes a catch. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And down he goes.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long. With players like that, getting after it.
Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. It's Sauer. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to People. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Swings it out to his running back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Makes the quick grab. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He's got him. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Townsend. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Handoff for Jarrett. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the snap, it's Gibson. Here's a little room there. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Working that wide receiver screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Makes a catch. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Here's Gibson. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Beck. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the 1st down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the 1st down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Trying to do it on the ground. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This time he wants to throw. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 18 team, the Missouri Tigers. Back to your game in Happy Valley. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Boilermakers will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I caught up with the Penn State head coach coming out of the locker room. He is thrilled with how this running back is performing to start the game. Late in the season, he is starting to build some momentum as we talk about the Heisman Trophy candidates, but he is doing it with his performance on the field, remaining consistent and dynamic. I'll keep you posted how he continues to
thank you.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Peoples. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Each play has a life and history of its own. And you want to talk about two opposite plays. Offense grabs momentum, defense takes it back.
Yeah, and the game's always like that, isn't it? It's back and forth. Sometimes they get you, sometimes you get them. Nice job by the defense being ready for the next play. Don't worry about the play before where you gave up some yards. Nice job answering and getting the tackle for a loss with the sack.
The Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. Making side adjustments here. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And he tacks on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Terrell. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's go to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Here on the away team sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that, Holly. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. A little release to the back. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. It's complete on the right side. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Gibson. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. The Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted, receiver ran on the route, just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Swings it out to the flat. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. He might want another play. To the air, it's Beck. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Fires downfield. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Taking it the other way. The 10. Touchdown, Purdue! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick six. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The run inside. It's Martin. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Scanning the field, it's Beck. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Peoples. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the left. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn the ball.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. This offense has it with really good field position. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Might be changing the route. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Beck. It's complete to the right. Got enough space, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Picks up the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. The option, he'll keep it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He'll pull it down. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. A promising start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now they've got it 1st down at the 41.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Man, those sting, man. 3rd down, the money down. Your guy's got to come through. You had a good play call. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially 3rd down.
And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Motion from the back. The give as they work on that clock. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. And tackled there by the defense. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish.
There's some room. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And here's the return. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Boilermakers in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this.
Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab on the left side. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down.
The defense puts the exclamation.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like he wanted to throw the football. Great initial coverage. Then it breaks down a little bit, and now you got to chase. You got to play that second play. They do it masterfully. In a big moment, man, they chase him down, they get to the QB, and they call game and walk out of here with a W.